Miss Steph to the bucket trying to posterize him.
I'ma do my stuff.
All right, we are in the 2009 offseason, about to go into the 2009 draft, which obviously is the draft class of Steph Curry, James Harden, Blake Griffin. And you guys saw the title of the video. Today, we're making Steph Curry 7 feet tall. I was gonna do his career. If he was 7 feet, but I'm like, if he was 7 feet, he probably would have definitely would have got drafted #1. I mean, a 7-foot point guard that could shoot like him. So NBA history probably would have been different. So we're starting Steph off in his correct draft class in the correct year. It's just he's probably not gonna be on the Warriors. I mean, unless he falls to the Warriors. But as you guys see, Steph is 7 foot, but you guys are probably gonna be able to tell the difference when I hit edit prospect. His arms are a little longer than usual. We also, you know, he's 7 feet, right? He wasn't gonna have like a little wingspan, so we had to go ahead and give him max wingspan. We could give him max shoulder width too. I don't really know, is that even good? Like, you really can't even tell the difference. I mean, we'll just give him a 2. I mean, he's 7 foot, right? He probably wouldn't be 185 either. Up his weight, like, you know, he's just a pretty skinny guy anyway. We'll make him like 199, or no, we'll make him like 205. 7 feet, 205. All right, let's see if he gets drafted #1. I mean, if whatever good team gets this #1 overall draft pick, if they don't draft him #1, that's the biggest fumble in NBA history. I mean, that'd be like not drafting Wemby #1 last year. I would say drafting #1 this year, but to be honest, I don't even know who the #1 guy I don't even know who that was that they picked this year. I still can't even pronounce his name. I think it's like, I think his first name's like Zach or Zachary. I'm not too sure. The last name I have no clue. The Cleveland Cavaliers though have the first pick, and I'm pretty sure Braun's still on the Cavs, so I think Steph and Braun just teamed up unless Braun left. So we got 7 foot Steph Curry and LeBron James. This might be unfair. Blake Griffin goes #2 overall to the Warriors. DeMar goes #3 to the OKC Thunder. I was gonna say, oh, Harden's still gonna go to the Thunder, but no, DeMar goes to the Thunder. I'm guessing Harden #4 to the Jazz, or Harden 4 to the Jazz. Let's see who the 5th is. Tyreek Evans, Brandon Jennings. I mean, all right, we'll just get to the season. All right, moment of truth. Is LeBron's still on the Cavs? Yo, this is gonna be a crazy duo. How many years does LeBron have left on his deal? All right, he at least has 2 years left. Hopefully he re-signs. Okay, I don't know why Steph's on a 2-year $197 million deal as a rookie. Something went wrong. All right, let's get this regular season simming though. Let's see if Steph can go get this rookie of the year, and let's see if the Cavs can make the playoffs. I mean, Steph is not a high overall yet. He's only like an 83, so it's gonna be LeBron carrying the team, but I mean, Steph is still gonna be able to do his job. He's still gonna have a high 3-point rating his first season, so it's gonna be interesting to see how this goes. All right, LeBron just had a crazy season. 35.8 points per game, 10 boards, 7.3 assists, 2.2 steals, 1.7 blocks. So I'm guessing he's gonna win DPOY too. He won the MVP. But let's see the rookie of the year. Steph wins rookie of the year, putting up 26.2 points per game. He's only an 86 too, so he's gonna be an absolute problem once he gets up to like the 90s, 99, like 95, 96, whatever, that high 90 range. His highest points per game this season was 51. Highest field goals attempted. He shot 30 shots in the game. He shot 18 3-pointers in one game. That had to be the game that he hit the that he got the 51-point game. But yeah, his highest points per game this season was 51. All right, let's go check like the All-NBA first team and stuff like that. Yeah, LeBron won DPOY as well. We got to give LeBron a headband, man. That forehead just staring right at us. Bulls won the coach of the year and executive of the year at 69-13. Is this the D Rose? It is the D Rose Bulls. D Rose is only an 87 though. D Rose is what, 2nd year in the NBA? They had a really good record. So I mean, if D Rose doesn't get hurt during this sim, maybe D Rose and Steph Curry will be battling it out for championships. And they're probably gonna have to play them in the East. Let's see what seed they got. The Cavs got the 5th seed with the rookie of the year and the MVP. I mean, the rest of the roster, guys, is bad. I mean, look at this roster. This roster is really bad. 86, 99, and then there's not another 80 overall in sight. I mean, this team sucks. And we got a first round series against the Milwaukee Bucks. This is a best of 7 series. I think once it gets to like 2000 something, it switches to best of 7, because I know when we do older videos sometimes in the past, they're not best of 7 first round. I don't know the exact year it switched, but as we're talking, it is 2-2, and the Cavs are down 3-2 to the Bucks. All right, they're gonna have to win 2 games in a row if they want to win their first year, or win their first playoff series together. Does not look like they're gonna do that, as they're getting blown out early. I mean, yeah, no, they're not coming back. This is over. Season's done. It's whatever. They still got another year together. Steph's gonna develop over the offseason. It's whatever. The Bulls have the 1 seed, obviously, after that amazing record. Let's see if D Rose can go get a ring. Kobe versus the Rockets, D Rose versus the Magic, and it's gonna be a Kobe versus D Rose NBA Finals. Lakers are up 2-1. It is a 2-2 though, after D Rose has brought the series back 3-2. Is D Rose gonna win his first ring? He does. D Rose brings the city of Chicago a ring. And after Kobe and the Lakers took 2 games, they lose 4 in a row. They also have Joakim Noah, who the Bulls should have. And yeah, I mean, wow, that's surprising. I thought the Lakers were gonna win that series, especially after going up 2-0. I thought it was gonna be a sweep, but I guess not. All right, right, Braun with back-to-back MVPs, basically kind of the same season he did last year. DeMarcus Cousins, Rookie of the Year. Jameer Nelson, 6-man. LeBron, DPOY once again. And then the Bulls again with a 62-20 season. The Rockets with a 64-18 season. Steph Curry making the All-NBA first team. Let's check his stats this season. 32 points per game, 6 assists. I mean, if it wasn't for his teammate, he definitely could have been in the run for MVP. D Rose left the Bulls and went to the Magic on a 1 year, or maybe he got traded because I feel like he'd get signed to more than $3 million a year, but he's on the Magic. Andrea Bargnani is on the Toronto Raptors. This is kind of a surprising All-NBA first team. I mean, over like some of the guys like Pau Gasol and Dirk making the All-NBA first team as the center, Andrea Bargnani. But yeah, he makes it. This is what the All-NBA second team is looking like, and the All-NBA third team. Kobe's still on the Lakers. Russ is on the T-Wolves. Blake on the Warriors. KG on the Celtics, and Al Jefferson on the Bucks. Now, obviously, LeBron made the All-NBA defensive first team. Yo, what is wrong with that guy's head? Looks like Megamind, bro. Let's get to the playoffs, where the Cavs did not even make it this season. The rest of their roster is terrible. They lost a bunch of guys in free agency, and yeah, this duo of LeBron and Curry might end. They're both on 2 years, I think, so I think they're both going to be free agents, so hopefully they both resign. All right, Rockets, Celtics, NBA Finals. Let's see who wins. The Celtics win in 5 games. KG winning the Finals MVP. All right, so the team got better over the offseason. LeBron as a 96 overall, their highest overall. They got Steph. They also picked up DeAndre Jordan and Brandon Jennings. They also got some guy named Seth Sweetney, who I'm pretty sure is just an auto-generated player. You know, 2K doesn't have the rights to like every single player back then, so to fill some of the rosters, they do got to put some auto-generator players. But this is what the starting lineup's looking like. DeAndre Jordan's going to help a lot, giving this team some depth, and hopefully we can make a deep run into the playoffs this year. And KD with the MVP of 40 point per game season. That might be the highest points I've ever seen scored in one of these sims that we've done. 40 point per game. I don't know if anyone's ever broke that 40 point per game mark, honestly. I mean, we've seen like 38, 39, but 40. Kawhi went to the Golden State Warriors in last year's draft, winning Rookie of the Year. So he's teamed up with Blake. The rest of the league, Bulls still doing well, even without D Rose. KD, obviously, we saw won the MVP. This is what the All-NBA first team is looking like. LeBron, the only Cav making it. Steph did not make it. LeBron had a pretty good year this year, just not MVP number. I mean, a 40 point per game season is going to be tough to compete with that. Let's see if Steph made the All-NBA second team. He did not. You might hear like fireworks going off in the background. It is the 4th of July right now when I'm recording this video. So if you hear a firework, my bad. Yeah, I mean, you're probably going to hear 1 or 2 fireworks go off in the background during this video. Can't even help it. And my bad for being inconsistent lately, guys. I've been super busy. I'm gonna start getting back really consistent now. Every other day a video is gonna be up starting on July 5th. So like when I upload July 5th, that's a Friday. Another video will be up on July 7th and then July 9th. So it'll just be like 1 day break in between videos. So we're gonna upload every single other day, probably until the start of the next NBA season. Then we might go like daily uploads. I don't know, but we're just gonna see what's going on. Cavs got the 4th seed. Let's get back into the sim though. Cavs got the 4th seed. Let's see if they can finally win a first round series, man. This is their 3rd year. They have not been out of the first round of the playoffs. They're up 3-1. Can they close it out? They can. Steph with a 31 point game, 0 boards. Steph, you're 7 feet and we can't grab 1 board? That's kind of crazy. I mean, well, maybe it's because DeAndre Jordan hogged the boards. He had 21. LeBron had 11. I mean, they have 45 boards as a team, and 32 of them were between LeBron and DeAndre Jordan. So they are moving on to the what's it called, the second round of the playoffs though, and they're matching up against the Chicago Bulls. Now the Bulls do not have D Rose anymore. I don't really know who the Bulls have, but they have been playing really good basketball. I mean, this is really just like a friendship type of team. This is like what the Knicks are trying to do with Villanova. I mean, Jalen Brunson's a high overall, but like I'm saying, like these guys just don't even have like any high overall players. Just they're all just like decent overalls and just have good team chemistry, it seems like. But that looks like it's not gonna work because the Cavs are up 3-1, 3-2. Come on, close them out. Let's not go to a game 7. They are going to a game 7, and it's in Chicago. Ooh, I probably should have gave Steph and LeBron more minutes before this sim started. If they lose, that might be on me. But usually it only gives them like 2 or 3 more minutes, so I don't really think that's gonna make that big of a difference, especially when we're losing by like 10 points. Can they bring it back? They can't. They're gonna get bounced by the Bulls, bro. There's no way a 7-foot Steph Curry and a LeBron James, not 7-foot LeBron, normal LeBron, but 7-foot Curry and normal LeBron just got bounced in 7 games by this team, bro. They don't even have a 90 overall. That's crazy. All right, let's see if that at least go on and win the championship. Let's get knocked out by the champions. We do. That's the Bulls' 2nd championship in like 3 years. Tyrus Thomas winning the Finals MVP, and let's get to the next season. All right, this year's MVP did not have to do as much as the past 3 MVPs. 22 points per game. AD went to the Pistons Rookie of the Year. AD could have won the MVP. 27-12 versus 22-7-7. AD might have been snubbed. Also 1.4 steals, 2.6 blocks. Yeah, I mean, AD might have been snubbed. I'm not gonna lie. Then the Bobcats had the best record. All right, let's see what happened. If Steph Curry is on the All-NBA first team. Okay, he averaged 21.8 points per game this year, and Cleveland has the 5th seed. All right, let's see if Cleveland could finally make a playoff playoff run. They're matching up against the Orlando Magic. It is 3-0 right now. 3-1. Can we get the gentleman's sweep? We do. We're going on to face the 1-seeded Bobcats. Now, the Bobcats were the best team in the NBA this year record-wise. They do have Derrick Rose. They also got Monta Ellis, Blake Griffin, Kevin Love, Al Horford, Rudy. I mean, this is a pretty good team. Definitely a better all-around team than the Cavs for sure, but we do have 7-foot Steph and we have LeBron James, so I mean, we probably should make it out of this series. We do make it out of that series, and we're going to our first Eastern Conference Finals against the Chicago Bulls. Cavs up 2-1 on the Bulls. Bulls tie it back 2-2. Now, this Bulls team is a team that knocked the Cavs out last year, and it looks like they could get eliminated once again as they're down 3-2. Game 6 is in Cleveland, though. We should at least force a Game 7 here, but the Bulls come out of nowhere and just take a 6-point lead late, and they're not gonna be able to recover from that. They lose by 5 points, and the Bulls make it to back-to-back finals. That's just disappointing. This Bulls team is, or not Bulls, this Cavs team has been disappointing so far, and the Spurs win the ring over the Bulls in 6 games. Tim Duncan with that finals MVP. All right, let's get to next season. I keep saying that. I mean, we got to get to the finals soon. Come on, Steph. All right, over the offseason, this team went out and grabbed Chris Middleton. They still have DeAndre Jordan. They got Drew Adams starting at the 4, another generated player. So not a bad starting 5. Let's see if this team can make the run. They've kind of been disappointing us these past couple seasons, but it's still pretty early. All right, KD with his second MVP of the video, another MVP award. Seems like people are jumping teams a lot in this league now. Giannis got drafted to the Pelicans, but and Harden's on the Spurs now, the team that just won the finals last year. But like I was saying, it seems like a lot of people are like leaving teams, but like LeBron and Steph have stayed. Steph with a 25.5 point per game season this year. LeBron on the All-NBA first team as well, 25.5 points per game as well, 8 boards, 7 assists. All right, let's see what seed they got. They got the 7th seed, man. Like, they just can't, like, I don't know what they're doing, and they're matching them against the Bulls, who have knocked them out the past 2 years in the playoffs. They're up 3-0, though. Can we finally get by the Bulls? 3-1. Come on, get by the Bulls, finally. 3-2. Do not choke a 3-0. Do not choke a 3-0. We're going to Game 7, bro. If we choke a 3-0 to the Bulls with a 7-foot Stephen Curry, we just choked a 3-0. Bro, what is going on? 7-foot Steph, and then LeBron can't win a game, and the Bulls win the championship again. Ricky Rubio won the finals MVP. All right, I don't know why 2K's glazing the Bulls, but there's no way these teams should be winning rings. Okay, this team now went out and got Damian Lillard too. So we got Dame. I don't know if they're gonna play him off the bench. They also got Kyle Lowry on the bench too. I don't know if they're gonna play Dame off the bench. They are. So they're playing Dejon Thompson at the 2, LeBron at the 3, Sean Williams at the 4, and then DeAndre Jordan at the 5 with Dame, Will, Kyle, and then just a bunch of other guys off the bench. Something's got to happen soon, guys. I mean, this is getting bad. All right, Cleveland's got the 4 seed. They have not been able to get higher than a 4 seed. We're right back in next year's playoffs. They need to log in, bro. We need to see some 7-foot Steph gameplay. They just have not gotten to any close games yet. Like, I want to hop in one of these games. They've just been not in any close games at all. They're up 2-0 in this series, 3-0. All right, don't blow another 3-0 on the Chicago Bulls. Chicago takes game 1. Okay, they do not blow it again. Let's see who did what in the closeout game. LeBron with 30, Dame with 21, Steph with 18, and we got the Charlotte Hornets in the Eastern Conference Finals. This team could finally make their first finals appearance if they could beat the Charlotte Hornets, but we're down 2-0 to D Rose and Anthony Davis. The Chicago kids teaming up with Paul George. Yo, they're really some super teams in this league. They got DeMar DeRozan and Blake Griffin. Yeah, I don't think we're beating this team. All right, so the Cavs kind of blew the lead, but look at Steph. Steph is towering over Derrick Rose. It's a 3-point game, though. The Cavs are still up. It's definitely worrisome, though, because they're at the Charlotte Hornets home court. AD with the layup. It's a 1-point game now, and the Cavs are calling a timeout. They just blew a lead. They were up like 11 points. I think they were up high. Like, the highest they were up was like 17, and they blew the lead. It's a 1-point game now with a minute 50 left, so we're going to have a good finish. It's kind of what we asked for, though, right? We said we wanted to hop into a game and watch a game. I mean, Steph's taller than AD. Like, they were just kind of sitting side by side. He's taller than AD. AD's like 6'10", 6'11". Steph's 7 foot. He's dribbling like that at 7 foot, shooting over Rose, and he misses. Still a cold move. That looked cool. I mean, it looked good. You know, he just didn't finish. Steph moving a little slow. They throw it oop to AD, and AD spins and lays it in. AD and Derrick Rose taking the lead. Steph to LeBron. Steph to LeBron. 2 oops back to back. The duo of Steph and LeBron is crazy. Hey, even if LeBron and Steph were just normal height and the duo in the regular NBA, that would be an insane duo. But adding Steph at 7 foot, it makes it even crazier. But Steph with the ball dribbling up the court after the Hornets miss. Steph to the bucket, trying to posterize him, and he finishes over Al Jefferson. Man, I wanted him to posterize him. That would have been crazy if he put Al Jefferson on a poster right there. Steph guarding D-Rose. D-Rose down to 80 in the post. AD is gonna finish, and D-Rose has takeover now. It's a really high scoring game. 141, 140. Steph with the ball on D-Rose. Steph trying to get to the paint. Steph's gonna go up. Oh, we gotta finish though, Steph. We're like 7 feet tall. We gotta finish that, but we're gonna go to the line. Steph's gonna knock down both. You know, Steph Curry, he's not missing no free throws. You can't even jinx it. Steph Curry's not missing no free throw. Okay. He missed. All right. LeBron, though. Come on. Get a chase down, LeBron. I was going to say teleport back to 2017 and get a chase down block like you did against the Warriors, but he doesn't. And it's a tie game, 142-142. 53 seconds left. All right. Steph with the ball, trying to drive on Derrick Rose. Throws a pass down to 41. Steph Curry, though, goes up with a post hook. Misses. He got contested by AD. D-Rose, though, trying to get to the basket on 41. Going up. That's Sean Williams. Yeah, I don't know why I'm calling him 41, but D-Rose finishes a tough, smothered layup, and now they have a 2-point lead, bro. If the Cavs blow this and miss the chance to go to the finals, that's gonna be tough though. Steph open for 3 from the pass with LeBron. Oh, Steph hits it, and they're up 1 now with 28 seconds. All right, we just gotta play defense now. All right, here we go. This is a stop that's gonna win them this game right here. They're going down, trying to attack Williams. AD's been attacking Williams. AD went up and missed, though. Williams gets the board, and Williams is going to have to make both free throws. Even if he makes both, the Hornets are still going to have a chance to win this game. Come on, Williams. You got to make both. The worst that could happen then is OT, because if they come down, make a three-pointer, the Cavs are going to take the last shot. So really the worst that can happen if Williams makes both is OT right here for the Cavs. He does make both. I don't know if the Hornets have a timeout left. Doesn't look like they do. They're going to push the ball up the floor. Are they going to shoot a 3 or go for the quick 2 and try and play the foul game? Let's see. D-Rose coming off the screen to Paul George. Paul George, he's gonna shoot the 3-pointer on LeBron. He misses. Williams boxes out AD, and Williams coming up with a clutch stop, clutch free throws, and a clutch board on back-to-back possessions, winning the Cavaliers the game. Well, he hasn't won it yet. LeBron got the ball. LeBron has to make this free throw. All right, they won the game. They're moving on to their first NBA Finals. Let's go see who they play. LeBron the 41-point game. Steph with 34. What a game. Let's go see who they play. All right, they're matching up against the Lakers. So we got Steph Curry versus Kobe Bryant, or Steph Curry and LeBron versus Kobe. Let's see what happens in this series. 3-1 Cavs. Can they close it out right here? 4-1 Cavs. Steph and LeBron win their first ring together. Steph with the finals MVP. And that's 3 finals that Kobe has been to in this video so far and has lost. I think he's won for like 4 in the video in these finals. They do have Dwight Howard too. It's not a bad team, but I mean 7-foot Steph and then normal LeBron James is going to be a problem for anybody. So DeMarcus Cousins winning his first MVP this year. But let's get to the playoffs. I mean, let's go through the awards quick. I want to get to these playoffs though, because I want to see if the Cavs can 2-peat and then eventually 3-peat. Steph with a 27.8 per game season this year. He made the All-NBA first team. KD's on the Bucks, Kawhi on the Warriors, Kobe on the Lakers, DeMarcus Cousins on the Grizzlies. Did LeBron? Okay, LeBron made the All-NBA second team. I was gonna say, did he not even make the All-NBA second team? He did. I mean, he's getting a little older, but I mean, it's LeBron. He could play till he's like 65 years old. So, and the Cavs got the 7th seed. They did lose DeAndre Jordan and Dame over the offseason, but let's see if they can still make a deep run in the playoffs. They're playing KD and the Bucks now in the second round. They're going down 2-1 to KD and the Bucks. 2-2. They're bringing it back though. 3-2. All right, let's see if they can try and come back from a 2-1, or was it 3-1 on KD and the Bucks? I honestly forgot what they were down. All right, 24 seconds left. 7-point game. Obviously, the Cavs are going to take that one home, and we're going to a game 7 in Milwaukee against KD and the Bucks. We got Steph Curry and LeBron leading the way. And like I said, this team looks a little different than last year. You know, you might look at a quick glance and think that's Paul George. No, that's Ryan George. The R kind of sometimes looks like a P if you look at it quick. They got Gallinari. They got Jameer Nelson. They got James Johnson, or no, that's Joe Johnson. Okay, and they've got Austin Rivers on the bench. I mean, yeah, this team definitely is not as good as it's been the past like 2-3 years, but I mean, we still got Steph Curry and LeBron James, right? That's kind of the main like guys on this team. So let's see if they can do anything. I don't think they're gonna be able to make it past KD and the Bucks in 7 games. Yeah, KD bounces on. This is KD and Blake Griffin on this team. They got KD, Blake Griffin, they got Greg Oden, they got James Harden too. Okay, he just went there this year. I was gonna say I did not see that. I didn't check where everyone went over this offseason though. And let's see if KD and Harden can go win a ring. They just beat the Spurs, or not the Spurs. They did just beat the Spurs actually, but I was gonna say they just beat the Hornets. KD winning his first ring with the Bucks. They beat the Spurs in 5 games. I mean, this Bucks team is absolutely stacked. James Harden, Blake Griffin, Brandon Roy, Greg Oden. No injuries. Greg Oden and Kevin Durant. I mean, that's just an insane team. KD coming fresh off an NBA Finals victory, wins the MVP this season. Ben Simmons winning the Rookie of the Year on the Trailblazers. Kawhi still on the Warriors, win that DPOY, and the Bulls with the best record. No, the second best record. The Hornets just went 74-8. Who was on the Hornets? Let's see what Steph did real quick. 27.4 points per game. Not gonna lie, the Steph and LeBron duo has been a little disappointing. I mean, you know, I would have thought they would have been the 74-8 team versus this Hornets team. They have Anthony Davis, Russell Westbrook, Derrick Rose, DeMar DeRozan, Paul George. Yeah, this team's actually insane. This Hornets team's crazy. I mean, some of these teams are just building super teams, it seems like. I mean, I guess that's what you got to do when a 7-foot Steph Curry and a LeBron James are on the same team as the Cavs get by their first round series. Let's see if they can get by the Knicks in the second round series. The 7-seeded Knicks. Have not heard much from the Knicks in this video. I don't really even know who they got. They got Mike Conley, JaVale McGee, Brandon Jennings, Jason Richardson, Zach LaVine, Giannis, Jamal Crawford, Will Barton. I mean, still a really good team in New York, and they just beat them 4-1. Let's see if we got the Hornets or the Bucks next. Whatever team we play is going to be a tough team. They have a better roster than us all around for sure. We got the Hornets, who we beat in 7 games last time to get to our first finals. Let's see if we could win again against them. We are down 3-2. We're gonna have to win 2 games in a row, and the Cavs get eliminated by like 40 points in that game. Steph with 36, Bron with 21. I mean, this team has Russell Westbrook, Derrick Rose, Paul George, Anthony Davis on the same team. I mean, this is basically like an all-star starting lineup. How do they not win? And Kobe gets beat in the finals once again. I mean, I don't even blame Kobe. Kobe's going against super team after super team in the finals. All right, and Steph Curry decides to finally leave the Cleveland Cavaliers. Decided it just wasn't gonna be enough over there, I guess. I mean, him and LeBron, I don't know how that's not enough, but he went and joined the Golden State Warriors, actually. Okay, let's go check this Warriors roster. They got Kyrie Irving, John Wall, Charlie Villanueva, okay, he just joined a point guard, a team with just 3 point guards on it. That doesn't make much sense, but let's see how they do. All right, so right after the Hornets win the finals, AD comes back with the finals MVP. I just saw John Wall, I don't know, I think he just won 6th man of the year. Curry was on the All-NBA first team as a Warrior, 20 points per game this season, 4 boards, 7 assists. All right, let's see what seed the Warriors got in the West. They got the 7th seed. All right, let's just hit simulate round and see if Steph could come out of this Western Conference. They're up 3-2 right now on the Nuggets. We're going to a game 7 with Denver. Denver has Paul George, so Paul George did leave the Hornets. They got Paul George and J.R. Smith is like their dynamic duo. And let's see if Steph Curry can win his first series with the Golden State Warriors. Looks like they're not going to be able to, man. This is, I mean, I just don't know why he joined the Warriors, bro. He could have went to so many other teams with like big men and other things, but he joined a team already with 2 point guards. It just doesn't make sense. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. Let's see who wins. The Knicks win. Giannis taking home a ring and finals MVP. I mean, just make it make sense. Why did Steph join the Golden State Warriors, bro? It just doesn't make sense.